Hi, my name is Karan, and I would like to start off with two statistics today: 6,776 and 42,823. 6,776 represents the amount of home runs hit in the year 2019, while 42,823 represents the amount of strikeouts thrown in 2019. Now, the gradual increase in both has led me to believe that there's been a change in approach over the past 10 years. Batters are more likely to put fly balls into play, while pitchers are more likely to strike out the batters. Now, batters are using analytics to help gain an advantage on the pitcher, while pitchers are using substances to help gain an advantage on the batter. And the batter has to use the pitchers use substances such as sunscreen and rosin and spider tack and pine tar. Now, both spider tack and pine tar are incredibly sticky substances, which allows pitchers to gain RPM on their fastball or curveball, and it makes the ball look more deceptive than if he didn't use spider tack or pine tar. And in the middle of the season, MLB decided to hand down a rule saying that there are certain foreign substances that are banned, and pitchers and batters alike are having mixed reactions on the ban. That is, this is why it's causing such a big fuss among pitchers and a celebration among batters. Now, rosin, it's a substance that allows pitchers to dry off their hands, as well as help them, grip the ball a little bit better than if he didn't have rosin. Now, that wasn't one of the substances that was banned. However, spider tack was. And spider tack allowed pitchers to increase their spin rate, which made it harder for the batters to drive the ball over the fielder's head. And instead, it would either make them pop out or they'll just miss it completely and strike out. Now, that has led some to questions, such as Tampa Bay Rays pitcher Tyler Glasnow, to question why MLB handed the rule down mid-season rather than in the off-season. He says that if he had been given an off-season to prepare for the ban, his injury, which was a partially torn UCL, and that could require Tommy John surgery and have him sit out for the rest of this year, as well as the rest of 2022, which is a really devastating injury. And he could never have the same fastball, the same curveball again. So he said that ever since MLB handed down the rule, he was able to get a couple starts in without having to use the spider tack or the sunscreen and rosin, which helped him grip the ball better. He had to grip it harder, and that might have stressed his UCL, and that may have caused the partially torn UCL. And now he's out indefinitely because of that. But however, batters have enjoyed the rule change because it has resulted in a higher batting average for their team overall. Now, Hall of Famer Chipper Jones, who was an Atlanta Braves third baseman and batted .300 for lifetime, he offered a solution, saying that batters are allowed to use pine tar. Since they're allowed to use pine tar, you should allow pitchers to also use pine tar. And that got some support, and they believe that and Chipper Jones said that he believes it should be used to help pitchers if they are not able to use substances such as spider tack or sunscreen and rosin. Now, in conclusion, pitchers and batters stats have increased overall over the past couple decades, and in more recent years, it's just been on an exponential rise. Different approaches have been taken at the plate and on the mound in order to comply with the rules and also to gain an advantage on the batter. Batters use the analytics and pitchers use substances, and now since MLB has handed down rules saying that certain substances are no longer allowed, pitchers are looking for different ways to increase their spin rate without overstepping their bounds or going into another or possibly getting ejected and suspended from the league. So a Hall of Famer came up with a solution on the current matter, and we'll just have to wait and see on how MLB reacts to that. All right, thank you so much.